राष्ट्रपति डोनाल्ड ट्रंप बुधवार भारत उपरे अतिरिक्त 25% टारिफ घोषणा करछन्ती। किछि दिन पूर्वरु ट्रंप रूसियारू तेल किणवा पाई भारत उपरे 25% शुल्क लगाइथिले। एबे भारत उपरे मोट अमेरिका शुल्क 50% को वृद्धि पाइछि। 24 घंटा पूर्वरु डोनाल्ड ट्रंप भारत उपरे शुल्क वृद्धि करबाकू धमक देथिले। ए शुल्क चलित मास 27 अगस्त रु कार्यकारी हेबो। पूर्वरु ट्रंप जुलाई 30 रे 25% शुल्क घोषणा करथिले। परे याकू 7 दिन पाई वृद्धि करा जायथिला। या परे 7 जुलाई पूर्वरु अतिरिक्त 25% शुल्क घोषणा करा जायछि। यार अर्थ हेउछि भारत उपरे अमेरिका द्वारा लागू करा जायथिबा शुल्क 50% होई जायछि। अर्थात भारतरु अमेरिका को जाउथिबा सामग्री उपरे 50% आमदानी शुल्क लागू हेबो।
Palladium, there are various things that are importing from Russia. But there is unfortunately a certain double standard involved. They have given the Chinese a 90-day break, but the Chinese are importing far more Russian oil than we are. So clearly this has not been a particularly friendly gesture from a country we thought was well disposed towards us, or an administration that we thought was well disposed. Very clearly we have to act accordingly and we will have to learn our lessons.
I think he is continuing on this irrational path, and this is driven by a certain kind of a personal antagonism, more than any reasonable negotiation, discussion or policy. They can do very little to Russia. They have not much leverage over them because they don't have much trade. So they've been trying to put the countries that are doing trade with Russia in a much higher bracket of tariffs. But at the same time, why I say it's irrational? It's irrational because the negotiations that were almost completed on 6th of July and both sides had arrived at some kind of formula, but that was not accepted by President Trump himself. So he asked them to go back to the board. Now, once you are asking your team to go back to the drawing board, you must logically do not take the unilateral path of once again, imposing sanctions.
अमेरिकार दोमुहा नीति रूसिया सह व्यवसाय करुवा देश उपरे टारिफ लगाइबाकू अमेरिका भारत को धमक देउथुवा बेले पदारे पड़िछि अमेरिकार असल मुखा। रूसियारू यूरानियम और सार किणा प्रसंग को एड़ाई जाइछन्ती अमेरिका राष्ट्रपति डोनाल्ड ट्रंप। ए संपर्क रे से किछि जानि नथिबा कहिछन्ती।
I never said a percentage, but we'll be doing quite a bit of that. We'll see what happens over the next fairly short period of time. But we'll see what happens. Yep. They have a meeting tomorrow. We have a meeting with Russia tomorrow. We're going to see what happens. We'll make that determination at that.
President,
thank you.
India says that the U.S. imports Russian uranium, chemicals, fertilizers, while criticizing their energy imports. Your response to that, sir?
I don't know anything about it. I'd have to check, but we'll get back to you on that. Yeah, please.
जदि आपंक आम भिडी भल लगा तेब आम चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करने को जमा भी भूलु नहीं।